Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I welcome you to the next session of the Linux lecture series. Today we are going to talk about the software installation on Linux. Software installation on Linux. Well, in the Microsoft world, software application programs come with a program known as setup.exe file. In the Microsoft world, you have setup.exe. So normally when a user run this program by double clicking it, it asks you some basic questions using a GUI interface and finally install the software for you. Today we are going to talk about what happens in the Unix world. In the Unix world, software or application programs comes in a file called package, and the packages come in two flavors. The first is the binary flavor or the binary package. A binary package, gentlemen, is a collection of files bundled into a single file containing some executable files, compiled for a specific platform. It contains man pages as well as the info pages for that package, some copyright information, and some configuration and installed scripts. And these installed scripts basically copy the executable and libraries and the corresponding man pages to specific locations. So let me say that a binary package contains machine code. It contains machine code for of the software that you wish to install for a specific platform. Compiled for a specific platform. The platforms that are supported are maybe AMD 64, which I am running right now, i386, IA64, maybe ARM32 or ARM64. We have MAPS, we have PowerPC, we have Spark, and many more. So gentlemen, these are the binary package which we can install, of course, on our system. Okay. Other than the binary package, we have source packages. The source package contains the source files, the source code files for a particular language. For example, if it is a C package, you may find some .c and some .h files. Other than the source files, you find two text files normally named as readme and install. These are the text files that contains information about how to install that package. It also contains file like authors, which contain information about the authors. It contains a very important file called configure. This is basically a script that checks your system for the required software that you need to compile the source files or to build the program. Two more important files are makefile.am and makefile.in. These are the two files which are both used to create actually the make file, which is used for the compilation process of the source package. So gentlemen, we can say that a source package is eventually converted into a binary package. For a specific platform. Okay, now you know that the main difference between the binary and the source package. So let us first start with what do we mean by a binary package. Let me change board and talk about the binary packages and package managers. Right, gentlemen, a package manager is a program used to install, remove, upgrade, and manage packages on Unix-based systems. The three main binary package formats that are used in the Unix world, they are binary package formats, binary package formats. So you may come across something.deb. This format is used by Debian and distributions derived from Debian, such as Ubuntu, Mint, Kali Linux, Arch Linux, and so on. The package managers available for the Debian packages are apt, dpkg. This apt and dpkg, they both are command line interfaces. You can use aptitude, which is a curses-based package manager for the Debian. You can use synaptic, which is the GUI-based interface for the installation of Debian packages. You can use any one of them. I will prefer using apt and maybe a bit of dpkg as well. Since we are using Ubuntu or the Kali Linux, so we will be using the Debian packages for installation of software on our system. The other binary package format is the RPM format, and these files come with some name .rpm, and this format is used by Red Hat, Fedora, CentOS, and OpenSUSE. And the package managers that are used for installation of the RPM files are the Red Hat package manager, RPM, and Yum, Yellow Dog Updater Modified. The third format is something.pkg. This package format is used by System 5 Unix, Solaris, OS X, and on PlayStation 3 as well. Gentlemen, sometimes it may happen that the software which you want to install is available in .rpm format, but you cannot find the same software in .deb format. The solution is alien tool. This tool is used to convert the package format. So using alien, you can always convert the package from the Debian to the RPM format and vice versa. So let's move on to the terminal and see how we can install packages. Okay, gentlemen, let me check out whether I have installed apt. Well, yes, advanced packaging tool, it is installed. Let me do dpkg, package manager for Debian, this is also installed. Let me do aptitude. Aptitude is not installed right now, and synaptic is not installed. Okay, no problem. So we are going to use apt and dpkg. Let me move on to over here, and let me move on to the Debian site. Debian.org. This is the main site which lists a lot of information about packages, and it says that Debian provides more than a pure operating system. It comes over 43,000 packages, which are pre-compiled software bundled up in a nice format for easy installation on your machine. Let me move on to mirrors list. I'm on mirrors list. So this contains primary Debian mirror sites, which contains a lot of packages for AMD 64, AMD ARM 64, and HERD i386, IA64, K-Free BSD, PowerPC, and Spark, and so on. So a lot of architecture support is available for this. Okay, let's come back on our terminal, and let's see what all different packages have been installed on my system right now, and where they are saved. Let me do cd to var cache apt and archives. Right now I am in var cache apt archives, and if I do ls, you can find out lot of names of different packages which are installed. And if I do something like this, let's suppose C matrix. Yes. So I have a package installed whose name is C matrix. The first portion that you see is the package name, and the second portion is the version and the revision. So the second portion is the version and the revision, and the last portion is actually the architecture for which this package is built. So we have long names for different packages, and the name contains three parts: the package name, the version and the revision, and finally the architecture. Okay, right, gentlemen. Now let's see how we can install a new package. Let's suppose, gentlemen, that you want to install a package C matrix, which is always installed. Let me uninstall it. Just forget it that what command I have given right now and what this purge is saying. Just forget it. We'll do it again and then we'll see. Let's suppose I want to run a command C matrix, and it says that there is no such file or directory, and my friend has said that this is a good program, you must install it. So to install it, you use apt, man apt, and the get. So apt-get, this package utility is a command line interface which is used to install different packages, and you have different options or commands that can be passed to apt-get, and one of them is install, and the install option is used to install. So install is followed by one or more packages desired for installation or upgrading. So let's try this, and I need to be sudo apt-get install, and the name of the package is cmatrix. So once I press enter, it do a lot of things. It basically read packages list from a file. Let me move a little bit. Okay. So first of all, it is saying that reading packages list. So it is reading a list of packages from some location, and that some location, let me show you that location as well. That location is written in a file apt sources.list. So this is a list which contains all those locations from which this apt program is going to search for these files. So deb http blah 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 blah. We have deb http blah 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 blah. So these are the list. Normally you will find this file on your system. If you don't find it, you can always create it using apt-get update. Anyway, so after that, you can see that after reading the package, it is building a dependency tree. Actually, apt-get perform topological sorting to work out the inter-package dependencies and determine the order of the packages should be installed. Gentlemen, there may be times when certain packages depend on other packages, and you need to install other packages before installing this package. So you don't have to worry about it. apt-get install automatically do that, and then it may ask you for whether to install or not. It has not asked me because I have made the settings such right now. And finally, one more thing I want to show you, this processing triggers. There are a lot of triggers which it normally carries out, that without these triggers you might not have been able to run the software without logging out or without a reboot. So after you have installed it, you can always use it cmatrix, and it is running. You don't have to log out, and you don't have to reboot the system for that. Right, gentlemen, after you have installed, this package is there in the archives as well. So you can always list this package in the archives, cmatrix. Oops. Let me do ls, and let me grab cmatrix. So this package has been just downloaded and installed on my machine. If I want to find out what are the contents of this package, I can use the command dpkg, and I can give it an option -c and cmatrix and this. So these are the package. These are the lot of information. Okay. So I have given this command dpkg -c option, and it has shown me the contents of this file, what all contents of this file are. And if I want to know that after installation what all files have been installed on my system, in that case I can give the option to the dpkg as -l. So if I give this option, -l option, to dpkg, it tells me that it has installed the cmatrix binary in usr bin. It tells me, for example, it has installed cmatrix.1.gz, that is the man page of cmatrix in USR share man and man1, it tells me that it has installed a readme file in USR share doc cmatrix directory. And if you want to know about the version on which it is installed, and you can use the dpkg -small l option. So using the -l small l option, it tells you the version of this 1.2a-5 build 2 for this architecture and so on. And if you want to check the status, you can use dpkg -small s and cmatrix. So small s is going to show you the status. The status of this package is cmatrix. It is installed and it's okay. Its priority is optional. You can have different priorities, maybe essential, maybe required, maybe important, and so on, depending on the importance of this particular package, installation size, and its maintainer, its version, and on what all it depends. This line is important. It depends on libc, libencurses, and lib10f5 or greater than equal to these versions, and so on. And finally, gentlemen, over here you can see the original maintainer as well, www.asty.org. This is the home page of this package, asty.org. Let me go on to over here, asty.org. So this is the home page. We have used -s option, which has shown you a lot of information about it, and we can always visit the home page of asty.org. Over here it will show you that how they are managing this cmatrix package. Okay, so let me briefly show you what we have done, and let me take a white, and let me tell you that what we have done is we have installed the package using the command apt-get install the package name, which was cmatrix. And after it has successfully installed, we have checked it out using dpkg -c, and over here we have given the absolute path of the package name in var cache apt archives to tell us the contents of this Debian file. Then I have used dpkg -L and the package name, and it has told me what all files have been installed on my system after I have installed this package. I have used dpkg -small l package name, and it has given me the version, architecture, description, and some other important information about the package. And finally, I have used the small s option and have given the package name, and it has told me about the package version, its status, its priority, its installed size, description, and of course finally the home page as well. Fine, gentlemen, let me take the opportunity to complete it over here on the board before going on to the terminal, that if you want to remove it, you can use apt-get remove, and then you can write down the package name. If you do this, only the binaries will be removed, and the configuration files and other man pages might not be removed. So it is better that you give the -purge option and then the package name cmatrix. If you do something like this, with the purge option, the binaries plus the configuration file will also be removed. You can check it out with the dpkg-s command after that. And then there is another option, that is apt-get auto remove. This is a command, if you give it without any package name, it will remove all unused packages that were installed but are no longer required on your system. You can always call this, for the reason being, if you don't want to have a load of packages on your system which you are not using right now. Finally, gentlemen, if you want to upgrade a particular software, you can always use apt-get install package name. It will try to upgrade this particular package, and if you want to upgrade your entire system, I will recommend that you should first give the command apt-get update. An update is used to synchronize the information in your local database with the sources links, which I have mentioned that apt-get basically searches for the sources from the file etc apt sources.list. So this command is going to update this file of yours, and after that you give the command apt-get upgrade. Remember, this command is going to take a bit of time once you execute it for the first time, so please do it when you have ample of time and the network available to you. So let me tell you what we have done. So if you want to upgrade a particular software, you can use sudo apt-get install cmatrix. If I do this, it will check out and it will say you cmatrix is already the newest version. If it is not, it will upgrade it. And then apt-get update. So this is the command that you should normally run to update the file, that is the etc apt sources.list. And after updating, you should give the command upgrade, and this will upgrade all the softwares that you have on your system. Okay, gentlemen, finally let's move on to installing packages from source. Okay, let me move on to a directory in my home directory, mkdir packages packages underscore source cd packages source. Okay, let me download a package for a source package. To download a source package, you can give the command sudo apt-get, write down source over here, and then give the package name. Let's suppose I want to download a very basic and small package. I will install a small source package so that it should not take much time during compilation and building process. So it will search for the package with the name of hello, and it will download its source file. If apt source cannot find hello and you get an error like you must put some source URIs in your sources list, then what you need to do is you need to enable some lines in your sources.list file. By default, deb-source lines will be commented, and this deb space line will not be commented. So please uncomment these lines if you want to install from the source. Okay. So the command which I just gave, this one, this has downloaded the tar.gz file, which is the actual file, and it has downloaded other files as well. So let me move on to this cd hello. So this is the source. So before I jump into viewing the source of the hello program, let me tell you some other ways of getting the source packages. One of the way is that you go onto a website and find out, let's suppose from ftp colon ftp.gnu.org. I want to just list for those packages. It will ask me for username, password. I don't have. I just want to log in as guest. So I log in as guest, and once I log in as guest, it will give me a list of all those source packages which are available over there. And I'm interested in the GNU packages, so I click GNU, and over here I'm interested in a program or package whose name is hello. So let me find out hello over here. Can you find that out for me? After G I have hello. Yes, here we have hello. This is the hello package, and over here you can find out a lot of versions of hello package starting from 1.0 to 2.10. So you can just right click, you can copy it, and you can paste it on your folder. So this is another way of doing that. And after you do that, again you will have hello-2.10.tar.gz. There is another option that you can use. Well, let me use that option as well. cd let me do mkdir, another source, and right now I'm in another source and it is empty. Let me use wget, and let me give the path using the HTTP protocol, the same that I have just used, gnu.org/gnu, and in that I have hello gnu, yes, hello, and in that I have hello -2.10 .tar.gz. So if I've written it correctly, it will of course retrieve that for me in again the present working directory. Well, gentlemen, wget is a non-interactive network downloader, and it is used to download the software packages from FTP as well as HTTP sites. So we have it over here. Let me unarchive it. I can unarchive it using xzf, and I have unarchived it. Let me enter in this, and you have the same piece of files and softwares that are available. So there are a lot of files which I have talked about in the beginning of the lecture as well. If you see the authors file, let me do cat authors. So in the authors file you can find out the names of the authors. You can cat okay, let me list. You can list lib directory. The lib directory contains a lot of files that are required for building the library. I can do the doc directory in it. The doc directory contains document. I can do ls the man directory. Man directory contains the man page. There is only one. I can do src directory ls कर सकता हूँ मैं उसको. It contains hello.c and system.h file. And similarly, gentlemen, I have talked about a very important file configure, and this is a script which is used for basic initialization that checks your system for some system dependent variables, check for some softwares that are required to compile the source files, and it also create actually the make file from the existing two files, makefile.am and makefile.in. And finally you have another text file, that is install. Normally this is the file which normally tells you the way how to install this particular source package. So since this is a very small package, it says that this command /configure and make install. You can give it as one command, or you can give it 3 times separately. This will configure, build and install this package. Let me do it. So first of all, what I need to do is I need to execute the configure script. So once I run this, it will create some more files, and particularly it will create the make file for me so that I can call make on that. So it is right now checking different values, variables, and it's compiling certain files and taking a bit of time, although this is a small software, but this is taking time. Remember, gentlemen, if you get a source file, you can compile it for any platform you want. So this is the best advantage of it. And another advantage is you can make changes in a source program, and then you can compile it and test it. You can find out bugs, you can remove bugs, and you can test it. And then later on you can send email to the author that you have checked this program this way, and there was a bug, and you have identified and corrected it. They will be grateful to you. So after configure, we call make. Let me show you this. So you can see this make file over here now. It was not there previously. So let me call make. This make file calls this make file, and it will run the make file in the present working directory or the root directory of the package, and it will further call the other make files, if any, in other directories, and hence all the source file in the package will be compiled. Over here it hasn't taken much time, but if you try to download the source of Linux kernel and compile it, it may take about 30 minutes or so, depending on your system specs or load. And finally, gentlemen, you need to do make install. Well, normally this is going to copy all the files to appropriate location for use, and it will always be better if I do sudo, because I being a regular user, I might not having the permissions to install it certain places. So after these 3 steps, configure, make and make install, I think I have successfully installed it. I can run hello, and hello is a program that is used to print hello world on the screen. And if I do which hello, it says USR local bin and hello. Remember, gentlemen, you can install hello using apt-get, and you can install hello using the source package. If you install hello using the source package, it is installed in USR local bin hello, and if you install hello using apt-get, it will be installed in USR bin. Let me check out whether it is there or not. USR bin hello. Yes, it is there as well. So I have 2 hello programs. One is in USR local bin hello, and the other is in USR bin. This was installed by apt-get install, and this was installed from the source package. Let me remove this. Let me say sudo apt-get remove -- purge, and let me take the name of the package hello. So it will uninstall the package for me. It will uninstall the hello package which was installed by me due to the apt-get command. So now if I run this command, it will say no such file or directory, and on the contrary, if I say usr local bin hello, it will execute this. And if I say hello, of course it will execute it. And if I say hello -t, learning Linux is fun with Arif, but it will -t or something else. Let me check out. Man, hello. So it says -g. -g is the option. So -g is the option. So by giving -g option to hello, I can print any text of my own choice. Right, gentlemen, after you have done all this, I'm sure that you have a fair idea that how to install a software using a binary package and how to install a software using a source package. You have a fair idea of where apt-get normally tries to find out the binary packages. It tries to find out the binary packages location from @c apt sources.list file, and for the source package as well, it searches for that. And you can download the source package from other locations as well using wget as well and install the source packages. Hope, gentlemen, it was informative and you have enjoyed. Now you might be having more confidence while installing software packages on your Unisys machines. Wish you all the best. Allah Hafiz and happy learning.
जहां का सबात है